Sparkles asterisk asterisk the quiet story of American lighthouses asterisk asterisk sparkles. It will move slowly, with repetition and a soft tone, perfect for bedtime listening. Here we go. Hashtag the quiet story of American lighthouses water wave sparkles. Asterisk a gentle history for sleep asterisk. Imagine the sea. Imagine the waves, rolling slowly, back and forth. The ocean is wide, and the ocean is deep. And long ago, before airplanes, before satellites, before digital maps, sailors had only the stars, the wind, and their courage. And to guide them home, they had lighthouses. This, dear listener, is the quiet story of American lighthouses. It is not a loud story. It is not a dramatic story. It is a calm story, told slowly, so that you may drift gently into rest. Hashtag 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 a gentle beginning. The very first lighthouse in what would become the United States was built in Boston Harbor. The year was 1716. The place was a small island at the entrance to Boston, a city already busy with ships, trade, and travelers. The lighthouse was simple. It was made of stone. It was tall enough to see, yet small compared to the towers we imagine today. Inside, a keeper tended the flame, trimming the wick, feeding the fire, so that the light would never go out. Night after night, the glow of that light stretched across the dark water. It was steady. It was calm. It was constant. And for sailors far away, it was a gentle promise. You are not lost. Home is near. Hashtag 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 why lighthouses mattered. In early America, the coast was long and dangerous. There were no GPS devices, no flashing screens, no satellites above the earth, only waves, stars, and sometimes the fog. The Atlantic coast, with its sharp rocks, shifting sands, and hidden shoals, could break a ship apart. And so, lighthouses became more than buildings. They became guardians, silent guardians of the shore. Each one had a keeper. Each keeper lived a quiet, steady life. Day after day, they cared for the lamp. Day after day, they cleaned the glass, wound the clockworks, and polished the great lens. It was slow work. It was quiet work. It was important work, because one small flame could save many lives. Hashtag 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 the slow expansion. After Boston's lighthouse in 1716, others began to appear. Up and down the coast. New York, Virginia, North Carolina. Slowly, steadily, the lights multiplied. By the late 1700s, when the United States became a new nation, Congress decided that lighthouses would be cared for by the government. In 1789, President George Washington signed the law. The young country was still finding its way, but it knew one thing for certain. The coast must be safe. The ships must be guided. The lights must shine. And so, the U.S. Lighthouse Service was born. Hashtag 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 the gentle work of the keeper. Let us pause here and imagine the life of a lighthouse keeper. The house was often lonely. Waves crashed below. Winds howled outside. And yet, inside, there was calm. Each evening, the keeper climbed the stairs, step after step, round and round, until reaching